次はどこに行こうかな。
Yep, it tastes weird again today. No more putting it in that old plastic Folgers container. Next time I get the, Okay, I'm here. I was gonna drag those power lines over, but you got here at the same time. I made bank because, so for whatever reason, this is just to encourage like the minute multiplayer interaction we have of just having people on your friends list and occasionally. Yeah, exactly. So there's a stock market. You don't have any control over what goes, like what are up or down. They're just up and down. And so you buy the ones that are low on your ship, and then you go to your friends and sell them there to whoever's the highest. So today, Marlene, where was the one I sold? I think it was this one. Marlene's markup is 316%. And then mine is marked down 41%. So I bought as many as I could, went there and made bank. You said, why is there a stock market? The amount of stupid mechanics they have crammed into this game, though. There's the normal, like Genshin style gameplay, right? And then, but it's deeper. The actual combat is deeper than just Genshin. And then there's here, look at it. This is outpost management. So the main building area is your hub. And then you can build in, sounds like up to 3 other areas so far. And those are usually little outposts, like villagers. So the villagers passively build up. You see that stock bill savings in the middle of the screen? They passively build up money. And then you trade them things they want, and you get money. And then the village like ranks up, and you do a quest for them to promote it to the next tier, and then, yeah, so on and so forth, just for income. And you play a tower defense minigame when you do that, which is really funny because Arknights 1 is just a tower defense game. Then there's depot nodes, which I just learned about yesterday when I was playing MSQ, but you accept these tasks to deliver goods from one place to another. You pack them up and you deliver them, and like you have to physically deliver it. You take the box from one place and drop it in the other. It's kind of silly. Then, I mean, you've seen the factory stuff. This is your spaceship, which is like theoretically a hub, except there's nothing really going on. Your characters just kind of wander around here and you can talk to them. Like here, Fluorite wanted to talk. That's why she's yellow there. You can give gifts to raise your rating with them, rather than just playing with them, I guess. And they can give you gifts which usually are just regular resources. I have the bunny sitting here. I don't have any gifts for her either. So this part is like Arknights, where you have like cabins and, well, these rooms, and it automates production. So like this girl is sitting in this room making XP. I can also just go farm it, but this way it's passive. Why is it paused? Oh, because she's resting. So I can take her out of there and put somebody else in who doesn't need to rest. But she is the best option, so I'd rather just leave her there and she'll rest and eventually come back in here. Okay, this is going to be the unglamorous run and really quickly do daily stuff thing, because I have to gather all my things that I've maxed out. You should pick up Endfield. It's like 700 games in one. You weren't even playing. Well, there you go. So come over here and grab these stations here. Just passively get a resource that you use to upgrade your spaceship. I actually need to collect these because I can't make that resource yet, but I'm about to start really needing it. Then there's another daily collectible down this way. I kinda don't like how far along it is. The only thing so far I've realized you can't farm, which is kind of bugging me, because it was like this in Genshin too, but Genshin didn't have a factory, is there are daily resources that are like, you know, a rare plant that only grows in these spots or whatever. And so it makes sense that you manually have to go and pick it. The problem is that they never change it so you don't need to keep physically running over and pick it. Or at least as far as I am in the game, they haven't yet. Which maybe isn't saying much. I do keep getting sidetracked. Like, I ran this whole way from that station with the owl on it just to get this thing here. What the hell is it? So the growth is maxed out. They got lost. Oh, this one is also next. Rescue the mysterious prisoner. No. There's also random side quests that you... Like, there's side quests you get assigned, there's side quests you just run into and find. Which, I mean, that makes sense for an open world game. Where the hell am I trying to go? I'm lost again. Ignore the corpses on the ground, they don't matter. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, there's a zip line. Well, right now I'm just doing, like, daily gathering stuff, right? Like, there's nothing going on right now because I'm not doing anything. Yes. It's hard to explain because you don't know much of Arknights, and then, like, knowing Arknights doesn't even really help. But basically, I told you in Arknights, most of what you learn about the past is kind of drip fed to you. Like, Arknights begins, your character is woken up out of a long coma, like they've been in a resting state for a long, long time. And they're woken up and just kind of thrust into this war going on. And you learn that it's a war mainly for human rights, if I'm being real. Like, it's between people who are infected and the government suppressing them for being infected, which isn't their fault, but there's two groups of infected that are fighting. And one is your group, which is tied to your, kind of like tied to your pharmaceutical company. And your group is officially like researching for a cure for the infection, as well as being a safe haven for infected people to come. And of course, despite being a pharmaceutical company researching the infection, you are also a military organization, because of course not. Or of course you would be. And then in this world, the countries are all like, they're land ships, basically. They're mobile land ships because the world itself is so unstable, with constant environmental disasters and all. And the environmental disasters are because of the originium, this rock that we mine. Now, that rock is the basis of all technology. It's also used directly by people to fuel their magic powers. Use that rock. So use the rock for magic, use the rock for tech. You find the rock everywhere, and so the rock is helpful. But the rock also leads to environmental instability, especially from mining it. The rock leads to, this isn't full anymore. Is it? Did I forget to harvest that one? I did. So mining it leads to instability, but you need it. Then that also causes the rock cancer that's incurable and infectious and can be aggravated the more you use your magic. So that's kind of the basis for conflict. So in the first few arcs of the game, you're just kind of doing like basic mercenary stuff, like you're going around place to place trying to help any problems caused by the conflict, and you're learning more background world lore as you go about like how this rock is useful, how it's inseparable from society, but also like directly harming the planet and causing cancer. And then as things go on, it finds out that the rock is only on this planet because you put it there. You learn more over the course of the more recent chapters that I haven't played yet. But you learn that you are kind of this like god entity that's come here and you're experimenting on this whole planet by intentionally planting this rock here to see what happens. And the local wildlife becoming sentient and becoming human-like is just a side effect. Like, these people weren't people before. They're straight up just animals that evolved over the course of millennia thanks to the influence of your magic rock that you put here. And so you suddenly, like, waking up out of your long slumber to see what's happening with the experiment, you come back with no memories. And so you get thrown into the conflicts of the world of these people. But then your co-investigator and wife returns, and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? These are not people. These are not even animals. These are inconsequential beings that are getting in the way of our experiments. And so, like, that's where Arknight's current conflict is, which is very far ahead of where I am in the story. And that's just, like, the overarching main story. There's a lot of side stories and stuff, like, not everything is constantly on a grand scale. Most of what... No. The ball ricochets, the beam doesn't. Did I just accidentally get thrown into a side quest? It shouldn't ricochet. A beam... Okay, well, a beam shouldn't ricochet. I disagree with that decision. Yeah, like the one attack that doesn't suddenly... I mean, but that's how beams work. Unless we're talking like photon beams and mirrors. Oh. Oh, you know, Arknights has an anime. I think we watched the first episode or two. But, like, that's literally the anime adapts the way the show... I mean, the way the game works. Like, you skip all the tower defense raw gameplay aspects, and you just, experience the story. Why is that weirder? How it should bounce. Oh, you know what I didn't do yet? I didn't look at... I didn't look at my production yet. Let's see if I accidentally went negative on something. These are good, these are good. At least you're maxed out, which is good. This is maxed, which is good, because yesterday I would have gone negative. Maybe I need to build components now? There are no applicable formulas from components. Are you kidding me? Okay, so no reason to start building those then. I could start mining Therium, and then I'll continue story. How am I on sanity? Oh, I'm almost max on sanity. Let's spend that first. Now let's see where I'm going to drag my electricity in from. Because I need to take electricity down here into the... Or no. I'm going to take it there. Which means... This is what bugs me, is I need to drag electricity there from here in the hub, but there's a whole building. This is genuinely just a network of buildings here, and you're telling me I can't drag power from there? So the best way would be to go here from the mountainside trail one, because I've already brought wires down this way. And then work them through the dorms, through the hub base, and out into Science Park. And then... Oh. So it's not that the beam is ricocheting, it's that she has a ricochet. Okay. So, this game compared to Arknights 1 is, this is years later and on a different planet. But the intro of the game implies that, I think the implication is that you are the same person, or at least you carry the memories of the main character from the first game. And I'm sure that's going to explicitly be touched on because a lot of the characters, like the sheep girl I have here with me in the pink, a lot of the characters are just Arknights 1 characters reincarnated. Okay. Wait, does she make them weaker too, or does she just... That's interesting. Okay, let's talk to the rabbit man, see what he's got going on. Oh, it's the same shop stuff. I guess I should buy out the daily sales. Daily sales are fucking expensive. Where the hell? Do I have to take this around? I got lost in this high-tech maze-like building that clearly should have a power outlet for me to use, but doesn't for some reason. Okay, I do have to go around. Rex said there's a Wi-Fi power you get later on, once you hit the China region. But I want to start mining this right now, instead of waiting until hitting there. Because like it's 10 minutes of work to drag all these wires over, as ugly as it'll look. I'm glad they have no objections to me putting this down in the middle of their office building. Yeah, that is 31. I need it 30. I don't think I can move this any further, so I just gotta waste one. They can't go on the bridge. They can only go on either side. That one is 10 short. The ceiling is too tall. Put it here? This is so ugly. Can I put the big one here? Place is not high enough for placement. Are you kidding me? I guess the reason you occasionally have to drag things over is there aren't actually area transitions between areas. There aren't area transitions. Like you can, they divided it into map regions for some reason, but you just freely, like there's no loading screen to go from area to area unless you fast travel. Also, despite that, the game is super well optimized. to drag these wires through that tunnel. Like, just getting it in between those cars means I have to put another one of these down. This pylon's only having a 30-meter range is insane. I'm almost there. And then this is where I need to be for MSQ anyway, so no need to travel anywhere. The mine is just around that corner. The mining ring cannot mine this material. Are you shitting me? I did all of that, and I don't have the mine capable of doing it. Comedy. It's a different item to mine those. You need Mark II electric mining rigs to mine Farium. Okay. Well, I would have needed to bring the wires in anyway. Now I have that done. So, main story time. We're gonna meet the pink thing soon. Reliable emote.
急いでイボンヌに連絡を取らないと。
もしもーし、ペリカ監察官。信号が実験エリアによってと連絡しようとし。
イボンヌ早く。ただなんか変なんだよ。
ただって何？てか試作モデル今どうなってんの？
表面の温度が上がってパラメーターも不安定になり始めているわ。アンドレスさんが試作モデルに広域アーツユニットを搭載してくれたの。それで電波塔につないで侵食を広範囲でスキャンしようと。
なんだって？そのユニット私が作ったやつ。でもフロントエンドのデバッグが終わってな。ああ、なるほどね。あのリーベリジジイ。うわ、広域アーツユニットに簡易呼び出しコマンドまで追加してんじゃん。それに未現象のデータまで引っ張り出して。もういいや。終わったら直接文句言うし、メンテナンス報告書だって書いてもらうし。とにかく早く実験室に来て。あとあの機能は使わないこと絶対。
分かったわ。途中で気をつけることはある。
ランドブレーカーに注意って。
他の場所ならともかく、ここはあなたの縄張りでしょ。
そういうことね。あいつらバンバン罠に引っかかってたし、あとおもてなしさんもいるんだった。そろそろ見せ場。
イボンヌはそういう人。
あのさ、イボンヌおじさんなんかよく。
She thinks Yvonne is a mister.
会えばすぐにわかるわ。
She's stupid, it's okay. Let's check out
この
Tata and
先
see
がイ
how
ボ
he's
ンヌ
doing.
の研究所です。
落書きだらけだ。なんかランドブレーカーでいっぱいっぽいよね。
He's fine. You see, occasionally he's
そんなとこ
smiling.
にずっと隠れてるなんてさ、ずぶといっていうか。
それはでもいつまで。研究所正面の侵食はコアが見えるようになっています。
You see, where'd it go? Oh, it's mostly gone. So up in the sky was this big pink thing. So whatever this is, I don't know if this stuff is in Arknights 1 or not, but there is like an alternate dimension called the Ether, A-E-T-H-E-R, like the weird A-E. And it could be that it's already come up in Arknights, I'm just not far enough in and I haven't heard of it. But it comes in from another dimension and it's like largely inhospitable to life, right? Well, the bad guy faction in this game uses it. Like, they have somebody who can, like, thrive in it. And so they use that, because nobody else can use it. So that's what these orange cube things are. They opened up a rift over this area, and it started leaking in. So if I go and stand there, like, I get all sorts of crazy debuffs. Which way do I... Okay, that direction to go forward. So let's explore this side first. The classic find the way forward and then do the opposite. Yeah, these guys are very tanky.
見慣れない動きです。注意
I don't think I'm that under level or anything.
トビさん手加減しないとだよ。
She is a sheep. I mean, you've noticed the animal ears and stuff, and like I said, everyone are just the result of the Originium, like, affecting evolution. So everyone actually is the animal? I mean, they're people, but with those animal features. So Aya is a sheep. And in Ethnic 1, she was always drawn with sheep stuff, and like, that was her theme. And like how there's Udimos in Burning 9. Okay. I never have a charge when that happens. Petrolica is a bird. Ardelia is a sheep. It's AS Yala. This girl with the spear that I'm naming, because I like this Electro team and how they feel. She is a bunny, it looks like. Oh, this is a locked chest. But... I don't think anyone else has like their animal as part of their ult, but Aya constantly has her sheep out. If I idle here for a few seconds, she'll bring it out too. Also, that pink ring in the background there's a sheep. In Archmax 1, Aya is she's a geologist. I think she's a PhD student. She's an expert in rocks. And so most of the time when she's around, it's because the event will be like something about natural phenomena. So for example, she's in, I think, the first summer vacation event. And a volcano erupts, and then Aya comes out like, this is my time. Forget the beach arc, this is my time. Aya also has the rock cancer, and in the first game, the rock cancer has spread to her head, and she's like slowly going, she's mostly deaf at that point. But she's like slowly going deaf and blind, and losing her balance. I don't know how I'm supposed to hit that one. Maybe ranged attacks. No, ranged attacks don't reach. No, because jumping this is a dive attack. I don't think I can get above it. I don't know.
侵食や裂け目とは違って危険なものではなさそうです。
I don't need to clear this one to progress, but I'm also like, I'm just confused. Like, what am I missing? So the reason I can get through some of those orange walls and not all of them is our robot friend has a device attached that lets him purge those. It exposes a weak point, then we destroy the weak point and we can go past. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I could try throwing a bomb at it. Yep. When in doubt, bomb. Am I missing key? Where was the third one? Here's two. Didn't I find the third? Oh, right here. It's the clear obscure chests where you have three things and you chase them down. I guess Yvonne does have a male voice changer on.
今すぐ2階に向かうわ。ガイドドローンについていけばいいのね。
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that much damage. That wasn't enough? And there's a flamethrower. Oh, when you're on fire or poisoned, apparently you can perfect dodge every kick of burn damage. Someone found that out and posted it online, which I think is amazing. It looks really funny. This fat guy is not even half dead yet. Oh, never mind. Now that I'm focusing him. Since Sheep Girl is a healer, the sheep she drops on the field are run over them to heal. Although I think you piece that together. But they're pink and fluffy. Look at all the dead people in her lab. She doesn't need us to rescue her. She's doing just fine on her own. Oh, they weren't dead. Or more just snuffed out of nowhere. The way Spear Lady works is her skills throw out those spears on the ground. Like her combo skill when she does a follow-up attack or her ult, they leave spears on the ground. And then her normal, her basic skill, sucks the spears up back to her and does damage along their path. It's a fun loop because it means you have to be mobile to position the spears right when you're sucking them back in. And you have to play around combos. And then I use her as my on-field main just because I like her physical attack combo. The fast spear slashes are fun. Plus, like, this girl with the tummy out, her attack combo is kind of lame. It looks cool, but then she does that stupid pose. Like this. Why does she do this? And then that last combo takes too long to come out. They just keep coming. I recently learned that the bunny girl that I fight in the English dub is Australian. Which makes sense. Oh, actually, no. I thought the bunnies were from Rimbillington. And that was the... Oh, no, that's right. Rimbillington is the Australia country. Colombia is the American country. Oh my god, look at her guide drones. What is that? Hello, pink thing. I should know what Yvonne looks like, right? I'm sure Chen is going to be pretty surprised because she's expecting a man. Damn it. Enemy above. Alright, that's the shortcut back. Feeling hopeless? Try escaping the other way. I think this note is saying to kill yourself.
足元には気をつけてくださいね。
ここのランドブレーカーなんか変だよ。
言っていた通り超域エネルギーを含む残留物が目標捕捉発射。優しくできないわよ。
Okay, I only have one spear out so far.
もうここにいるよ。いい風だ。逃すな。
That's a strawberry field. Now I was just trying to figure out. There's Yvonne.
ちょっとずつお前たちの体を蝕み、皮膚はただれてしまうであろう。そして気持ち悪くなってお腹も下してしまうであろう。どうだ、深度はどんどん上がっているぞ。お前たちはもう指が
What is she doing? I think she's on the intercom section trying to scare everybody away.
こんにちは。
Because the landbreaker's attacked here. Why are these two peeking? Probably what Perlico is doing.
もう来たの？早いじゃん。
Well, everyone is some type of animal. For the most part, yeah. Yvonne just happens to have one of these thickest lizard tails.
あんたたちと車ちゃんだけ？アンドレイは？
アンドレイさんは基地にいるわ。空の裂け目を閉じるためにはこの装置が必要だと聞いて向かっている途中だったの。
アンドレイ、この間の賭けの
Yeah, I think that animation was supposed to be more dramatic than it actually was.
設計もやるって言ってたのに、あれがあったらスーパー爆弾バッジ今回も広めてきたのに。てかもうアンドレイのやつめっちゃ立ってるじゃん。ああそうだ、フェリカ監察官、このマスクの人はどちら様？
こちらは管理人です。4号谷地で発生した問題を解決するために一緒に行動してくれているのよ。
管理人？そんなヤバい感じなんだ。私が知ってる噂だと、管理人が出てきたらもう基本全部ヤバそうな感じなんだけど。イボンヌさん？なんか思ってたのと違うっていうか、さっき何してたの？威嚇ってやつ？ちょっと怖い声出してランドブレーカーを研究所に閉じ込めてたんだよ。もし外出ちゃったらみんなが危ないじゃん。でも逆にイボンヌの方が危なくなっちゃう。ここは私の縄張りだし、実験エリアのことなら何でも分かってるからね。自分の家よりずっと安全。てかゲートも全部リモ さすがに外の侵食をすぐなんとかするのは無理だけど、車ちゃんも来てくれたことだし、もう大丈夫。実はさっき遠隔で数値記録を確認してたんだ。コアユニットまで壊れてなくて
There's pink at the end of her tail.
直すのは簡単じゃない。
Doesn't mean she paints everything with her tail.
エネルギーコーチの事故と裂け目の反応も確認してみたけど、アンドレイと私が前予想した通り、まずね、試作モデルは特殊な自立アーツユニットなんだよ。内蔵されてる特定のアーツを解放してオリジニウムエネルギーのパルスね、物質界にある小規模な裂け目が構造的にバラバラになって最終的には崩壊する。それがどんだけヤバいことかって、なるほど。
Yeah, me too, Chen.
だから操作をミスったら裂け目の問題を解決できないどころか試作モデルまで壊れちゃうかもってこと。ほんと肝が座ってるのかなんなのか。
She's like the genius inventor, super engineer.
考えたのか教え
But
て
she has this like stupid voice, and she is this extremely busty pink thing. And everyone is confused. I'm gonna throw Chen under the bus because it's funny. Yvonne is asking who had the bright idea of using the robot to try and clear those things, because that's why the robot is basically broken right now. So we're gonna blame it on Chen. The way Perlica looks at you after.
チェン専有。何でも拳で解決できると思ったら大間違い。頭使うのも大事ってこと。わかった？端末で私の人事情報を読みながら話してるね。
Yeah, there's nothing up there.
まあいいじゃん。車ちゃんも無事だったし、みんなの役にも立てたんだし、とにかく実験室で修理はできないんだよね。研究所の裏口にある点検修理プラットフォームに連れて行く。実は
I love putting identical posters touching.
交換パーツの調整してて、それがもうすぐ終わるとこだから。仕事になるとなんかきっちりしてるね。この部屋とは違ってさ。なんも違わないって。この部屋は隅から隅まで私好みにしてあるんだから。研究の時のインスピレーション。ここでちょっと休憩してていいよ。あ、勝手にいろいろ。休んでていいって言ってるのに。どうしてもっていう。あっちのラックにいっぱいレコード置いてあるから適当に持ってきてくれる？もしそれが私の一番のお気に入りだったら作業効率
I actually don't know what race she's supposed to be because the lizard races don't have tails. Like, that's clearly a crocodile tail. And the crocs and Arknights do not have horns. I meant to say horns before. Like, Chen has a tail because she's one of the 3 dragon races. 3 or 4. Perlica... Come here, let me look at you. Well, Perlica's a bird. There's not gonna be anything back there. Oh, here it is. The iconic... Look at Yvonne's desk. This is her desk, right? Here's her work. This is her desk. There's her self-portrait, and a foot behind it, her other self-portrait. Notes casually written by Yvonne. Here are the identical posters. Here are some pizza boxes. A shopping list that someone left on the table without much of a thought. The list includes over 20 items, 15 of which seem like fashion magazines. There's another picture of herself.
それ気をつけてね。見た目よりずっと高いんだから。多分だけどレコード200枚分はいくかも。私のロボットアーム気になる？試作モデルの組み立てはこれを参考にしてできたんだよね。
Chen is still thinking about the deep, husky voice Yvonne had with that voice
試作モ
changer.
デルの設計図じゃん。懐かしい。そのバージョンは見た目的にクロウ先生がデザインしたやつだね。あれ？これアンドレが置いてったアンドレ。昔の武勇伝語り始めると3回に1回は管理人がまあ世代的にはぴったりのでも仕事あこれ先週いい曲だけどちょっとでもテリカってどんな曲好きな？いかにもって感じの静かな曲。しかも同じ
確かに好きね。昔見た景色が目に浮く。
ほらね。でもテンポ遅くて作業工
Bro, you told me to play music. It's not my fault you don't have the right music.
それ私のお気に入りばっかだから。
This is what this quest has turned into.
あ、これ
Why does she have to do this? Like, why not just turn around?
私の一番好きなやつだ。やっぱ管理人分かってるじゃん。でもなんでこれにしたの？
Look at this stupid stance. This is the Endman herself.
ずっと流してたやつなんだ。懐かしいな。
They went the Star Rail route of making the player character a gremlin.
アンドレイが手伝ってくれたんだよね。
Star Rail is the one with stealth. I forgot.
でもさ、色だけ微妙で、納得工業団と同じセンス。古いっていうか、地味っていうか、全然面白くないんだよね。でも、タタって名前はめっちゃいい。気に入ってるんだ。 思ってたよりずっと早く終わったね。管理人のおかげ。ありがとう。音楽もめっちゃ助かったよ。私も準備できたし。じゃ、行こっか。まだランドブレーカーがいるかもだから気をつけてね。
イボンヌ、あなたはこの部屋をずっと倉庫として使っていたの？
あ、私さっきなんて言ったっけ？ああ、
supposed to be on approach without permission, and although Yvonne isn't supposed to be here alone, there are other people here, but she had them either escape early or like flee elsewhere in hiding. And then we meet them as we come through into the facility. So she doesn't just work here alone.
この大地を自分の足で歩いて初めて感じる命の息吹。これこそエンドフィールドが戦い続ける理由。
Casual notes from Yvonne. Note, ask HR to pay my wages in advance. Failing that, borrow from Andre. Me too, girlie. Oh, did you watch the new Fallout episode? Okay, so what do you think they're gonna do about House? But you think it's an AI? Okay, I was gonna, because that was my next question, is how do you think he knew that Coop was the one who came in? How would he have known if he was dead? Yes, but yes, however, we saw that whatever the robot's name is, I forget, but the robot has died. Okay, I'm surprised you remember that. There was a dead robot in his office. Right, but that Securitron was the one maintaining the office, wasn't it? Or was Victor? Right. Fucking hell, I hate these puzzles. If you're stupid long enough, the game just solves it for you. So, you see the numbers on the side? It's more like Sudoku than Tetris. You have to match the numbers. For whatever reason, this like stupid striped version is the default. But it's just you have to have that many across. And these are like locked chests, basically. You occasionally have to do one for story progress, but most of the time it's for these locked chests, which are a side quest. So only the middle row has all 4. And there's actually 5 going across. Okay. That works. And then... this can't be it, because... yeah. Oh. Hey, I got it. By accident. So I get everything in the chest, and it counts as 1 chest repaired. And there's a side quest for the NPC who maintains these chests. And I'm pretty sure... actually, I don't know yet if you get rewards based on doing all of them, or just at milestones. And now we're back outside.
お、あれだね。よーし、こっちこっち。さて、チェックっと。大丈夫そう。全部想定通り。
Yvonne comes out after Angelina, I think. But I'm definitely going to end up spinning every pull I have for Angelina. For guarantee, yeah. It's especially bad at the beginning. Generally, gacha games at the beginning of the game overload you with pulls, so that you can get whoever you want right away. Chen is now jealous. Even the bad guys have their tummies out. I think these guys aren't scaling, because they're all level 15 and I'm 30. Also, yeah, I guess that's true. Like, if it was, wave defense like that and everybody was super tanky, it would be a pain in the ass. And why am I not getting Angelina's combo? Final strike on a target with active electric infliction or electrification. Okay. So I'm killing them too quickly with my electric applications to need to do a physical combo. So all of their combo skills have trigger requests, or trigger, what's the word I'm looking for? Qualifications? So if you do a full basic attack combo with Perlica, I mean with anybody, teleport combos. If somebody has an electric affliction, then arc light combos. If you do a full combo on somebody with an electric affliction, then Avalena combos. Like that. Everyone's got their own. And then that's the basis of teams. Overjoyed emo. Look, he's vibrating with happiness. What happened? Okay.
こっちでやることいっぱいあるしね。スキャンしたデータ超貴重だから今すぐ解析しなきゃ。車ちゃんの初広域スキャンなんだし。それに残ってるランドブレーカーも少ないし、研究所の中のがむしろ安全よ。気をつけてね。それと二度と私の大事な車ちゃんを傷つけないこと。
And you have to.
一人で。全然大丈夫。まあなんとかできるって。じゃいってらっしゃい。
So do you still have to run through that whole hallway? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
イボンヌとは合流して問題地下にいた人たちの無事。
ランドブレーカーを始末して
4号や地緊急委員会ができて、建設基地も正式実験エリアの人たちの避難先にも。
ってことは実験エリアにまだはっきり言える状況じゃないんだ。実験エリアだけ
探し続けるし、もし時間があれば建設基地の
状況は分かりました。
感謝するよ。
工業団も落ち着いてきて救助活動も徐々に始まっているみたいですね。管理に考えるときに建設基地。
Okay, that thing I was complaining about how I can't build the Farium ores because I need a different type of miner that I don't have yet. I just got the thing that lets me build that miner.
行ってみましょう。何か手伝えることがあるかもしれません。
I also got a thing that upgrades my ship back there, so... I thought I'd have to finish up that arc to unlock all of these extras. Turns out, just rescuing, can't really even call it rescuing Yvonne, if I'm being honest. She did all the work. What's the point of coming down this cliff? What's down here? Oh, rare ore. Perfect. This is one of those daily timed resources. So that's why this guy has a zip line here. That makes sense. Wait. What? You can't reach that one there. There's a rock in the way. What's the point of this zip line? I hate fighting these guys. That red glow I had was an attack buff, like physical attack buff for completing something my weapon has. The weapon passive. It's more like I might as well use that weapon, and so I have a weapon with a weapon passive. No, actually, I got a really good one on Bunny. Because it has an electric damage boosting passive, and combo skill damage deals plus 10% when the wielder casts a combo skill during the next battle skill cast within 30 seconds, the wielder gains electric damage dealt plus 10. Max stacks for effects 3, duration of each stack counted separately. Which is really good because she wants to constantly go from combo to main skill, back and forth. That's her whole thing. Perlica also has a weapon that specifically is for electric. And she's also electric. So like this team is my best built so far. I haven't touched my physical in a while, and I especially haven't used my gun. Although I like gun team. That's finished fluorite, right? Fluorite is this one. My nature team. But I'm mainly using the electro team. Yeah? Why, ever do it again? Specifically A9? That's awful. Right, and you're playing current content, which means for you, the relic is actually relevant. When we did it, it was just for the fun of it.
レムビルトンで培ってきた伝統技術を披露するんだ。
What does that mean? Then it won't matter.
準備をしておきましょう。やっ。 大地からの贈り物だ。手を振れば。
Should I manually get all this barium or just wait like a little bit and build it? I think it takes too long to mine manually.
あら、オーディレンね。私、光るものが好きなのよ。どうして知っていたの？
True. I should actually buy Factorio. Yeah, that's also true. It's that, and then this game being out that's like making me like, do I want it now or should I just wait? But I think the problem is on PC that it directly competes with RimWorld for me. I mean, you don't think Space Age adds fun content? Okay. Yeah, I tried the, hang on, what the hell is this? Here's a minigame. Oh, no, fuck no, I'm not running. Oi, let me... Yeah, I'm just going to let that one abandon itself. I did the demo a little bit. The first two demos were simple. And then, I mean, so the demos are broken up into 5 different stages. First 2 stages is simple. The third stage is the one teaching you about like water stuff. The problem was that third stage had a lot of steps to do, right? So it just takes time. Fine. The main problem is they want you to. I think you were supposed to upgrade your gun in that stage, but I used it all. I used those parts on the like on the actual thing that we were building, and so the bugs kept coming at me, and I had no bullets for the main gun, and just turned it all into a chore. Oh, do you just turn them off? Okay. Kind of like what I do in RimWorld, and I very quickly build a wall around my village in RimWorld, and then a lot of my effort goes into like making my traps more and more inhumane at that point. Like building the wall, it turns into such a long-term project because I make it too thick. And then, you gotta make space to put in doors, you gotta make space to put in traps, so, because the way pathing works for enemy AI, and a lot of it is like just, you know, learning how the enemy AI functions and then you game them. But in RimWorld, the way Raider AI works is that they target doors, obviously. So they will take the path of least resistance through a door. And by least resistance, they mean what causes them to put in the least effort. So like running around for 3 miles, that's not effort. Opening a door, that's effort. So what you do is you leave a door open at the end of like your maze of death traps, basically. And because that is open, they're going to ignore all the closed doors near them and run straight there. And they trigger all your traps or kill boxes or whatever. There's some crazy... Yeah. See, raiders will like... And there are bugs in RimWorld too. The bugs in RimWorld will do more stupid stuff like running in a straight line or they'll tunnel or whatever. But raiders will always look for an open door. And if they can't find an open door, then they will break the most direct path they can. And that's when they start to like bust over walls and stuff. See, in Genshin, the way to do this would be to switch to a bow character and just shoot that with your bow. There are ranged characters in this game that you have to throw bombs, so I don't know if I like which one I like better in terms of these puzzles. Because like intuitively what I would think of is switch to one of those gun characters and shoot it. Especially because one gun character is a given. Like, you're going to get Wolfguard, he's a free character. You get Wolfguard from the story. Perlica, Chen, Wolfguard are your freebies. And then Aya is a 10-day login freebie. And Aurora also came free, but that was from like a pre-registration bonus. So if you look at it purely from story, the intended party comp for like parts of it are going to be Perlica, Chen, and Wolfguard. So that means you're intended to have 2 swords, 1 mage, 1 gun. So you'd think guns would work for these puzzles, but no. Here's one. Oh boy. Yeah. No, it's more like that was them not thinking about letting you use the gun for puzzles. And saying, no, we're gonna throw bombs instead to be different. I don't even know what the side quest is doing. I let her back into this facility. Wow, why is she stacked? No, it's all Jeremy's fault. I don't know, she just name dropped her some kid named Jeremy. They're blaming him. Okay, now I have to go like unclog the reactor or something. I'm kind of just skimming at this point because it's just a side quest. It's a side quest I randomly walked into and said, sure, why not? I'll unlock it. Yes. Oh no, this was very much worth it. This unlocks a giant mining region. I saw an Originium mine, and, which that's not going to be that useful, but there's an Originium mine here. Oh, it's just Originium. No, that doesn't matter, they teleport. You don't need to, source your mines. Yeah, the miners have teleporters on them. So they just battery teleport everything. Yeah, no, you were not expected to carry, like, raw resource pipes across the entire thing. That would be insane. It's bad enough that... yeah, a little less excited because if it's just Originium, then I've got plenty of it for now. But I'm sure later I will have to come back and want it. More exciting is that this has the rare ore here. This is another spot for the timed daily ore. Boing. Flammable gel? Throw a bomb at the gel and it explodes. Okay. I don't know if I'd call that flammable so much as combustible. It exploded. Okay, yeah, I should have seen that coming. Okay, the fan is clear. And there's another fan down below. How do I reach that? This is an extremely intricate side quest. This is much better than go kill these guys and come back. Extremely orange reactor. Jeremy left this note. I didn't read it though. How come if you try to look up their skirts, they turn invisible, but like right here, if I'm trying to actually see past my character so I can aim this bomb, I can't? No, look. Also, look at her little bunny tail. Anyway, I don't actually need to throw that bomb. Ooh. Okay, there's a hole. Wait, was I supposed to go across there for something? No, I'm good. Whoa, I did all that with one? I'm easily amused when there's bombs and things because the more of a chain reaction I can get, the better. The reward was a very fat chest. Yeah, I'm not talking about Yvonne. We just told Engel that Jeremy probably died trying to manually fix that reactor. For going in without her, and yeah, I may have dead-ended myself and I have to teleport back. Actually, yep, go. Please, just kidding, I'm supposed to go this way. I should stock back up on bombs. You can only carry 50 things with you. Like, I mean, no, you can carry multiple stacks. But like, here, I'll open my backpack and show you. Anything... Since they're used for puzzles. Yeah, they're not limited in that sense. Like, you can make as many as you want. They're limited in the... You can only carry 50 per stack of an item, and I didn't think to bring more than one stack. So I can only have one stack of my auto meds on me, too. Alright, so... That's here. If I continue the way it wants me to go, it's going to take me further into main story. But... we're almost at my brother taking over and wanting to play stuff. So, for the next half hour or so, I think... let's do some side stuff. Oh shit, rare growths are full right behind me. Do I have access to that though? Up on that hill. Oh, I can blow this thing up. Bomb. I got fuck all for doing so. What was the point? What was the point? I think if I... No, I can't make a jump. I have to be able to open this. Once I can open this, so I need to find a way to bring electricity here. Once I can bring electricity here and open this, unless I can put a battery in here. Yes. Yeah. Because this switch is powered and this switch is off. I have a battery, but I can't put a battery. I can just put a battery in there. Just lame. Yeah, so I can't actually access that rare metal mine until I do that, which is a shame. Because it's a timed resource. I am not dragging more wires all the way over here in that corner. I'm like 90% sure there is a build hub around here. And I will just have to use that build hub, like I think down here. I got a quest for the build hub actually. Let's see. Yeah, complete this to unlock an outpost, and it's that direction. So I'll do that tomorrow. Right now, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll do that next time. Or maybe I'll suck it up and do it for my phone. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you could just smack him for free? Amazing. Yeah, you got a freebie. What level are these guys? 30. I suppose that should be free. Let's see how free this fight is. Actually, when you do these energy illuvium, you're encouraged to bring electricity over so you can drop some turrets. Or wait, can I put batteries in turrets? I think I can put batteries in turrets. Yeah, it is Arcnets after all. I think I can put batteries in turrets now that I think about it. So give me... What are my batteries? Okay, sure. Give me a stack of 50 of them. I also haven't upgraded gear in any of these. I'll just wait until I can build with Farium and then I'll upgrade gear. Okay, so 1. There's gotta be an easier way to place them than one by one go into that list. I guess I can hotbar it. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Now I just drop a battery in all of them. No, not 50 batteries. Holy fuck. One battery will charge all of them. Yeah, one battery charges. Okay. Okay, one more. And then as soon as these are ready, I'll open it up. Maybe I drop the med tower too, just in case. Med tower might need multiple. Okay, off we go. Yeah, because there's 28 of them, so no shit, I need these. take me ages to fight them all myself. I thought they did, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're coming straight for me. Hmm? So who's those? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, one skill point seems a little, I see. Can make pungent jerky, which needs haze fire blossom, which requires, oh no, it's haze fire blossom, which needs pungent jerky, hard agate, and buckflower powder. All this to make a medicine that does damage reduction plus 17% for 300 seconds. And everyone else is a bit further ahead than me, so I asked, like, how useful are these buff meds, actually? And, well, you can guess. Okay, so now we're going to do the outpost management quest. I'll just do daily stamina spending on my phone. Semi-gotchas do normally. I guess you didn't play Genshin, so you don't know. You still have, like, farm stages that you do. I guess I can do one of them and show you real quick. So basically, you have this list of quests right here, right? The triggers of them are out in the wild. So, for example, I'll show you one of their triggers here in the hub. If you look here, this icon on the map, this is one of those, like, zones. So you clear it once, and you no longer need to interact with the actual physical location on the map. You can just do it from your menu. And then the way it works is you do a fight, you get the resource. So here you can see they even, like, very nicely separated the categories for you. So these 4 stages are for your operator progression. These 2 stages are for weapons. This is to refight a boss fight, which I don't know what the point is. I don't know if you're supposed to do it daily or not. These are like the area denial things I just did. So for example, I'm going to need XP for operators always, right? And then here the stages have different difficulties at different levels, and then the higher level, the better resource, obviously. So you can go in there, then you do the fight, you clear the stage, you get your resource, and then at the end of it, you can choose to use a ticket to get double the resources. It doubles the stamina you spend, but you also get double the resources. And Genshin has that same exact setup. In Genshin, you have to physically go to the map location every time, otherwise it's the same thing. You do the stage, get the reward, and then you can choose to double it for double the stamina too, so you don't have to physically do everything twice or 3 times or however much. So everything you do on the map, all that like building and mining and Factoria stuff, that's to build things. You build buildings to build better buildings. You build stuff that you then sell to the outposts. You build consumables, you spend all that kind of stuff. Build your gear. And then see here, I can spend the standard 50 or consume a ticket to spend 100 instead. Effectively saving me the time of clearing it twice. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're just from the battle pass and like dailies. And just like in Reverse 99, like you just burn through battle pass really quick. And then of course daily missions are daily missions, so far I've been spending tickets almost every time so far. And my amount of tickets has only gone up. Like I'm at 110 because I spent 5 just now. I don't know why it's 5 spends per use instead of simply making it 1-to-1. True. Oh, right. That too. There's probably there in the shop as well. So here, I'm opening up the shop. There's like real shops, and there's... here is the credit store. You get credits in-game. These are like multiplayer interactions, just income from your ship's passive stuff, just like Arcanist 1. And so I'm sure tickets will show up here as well. Okay, I think I need to go back to my ship to upgrade my ship now. Because I got a thingy. And then I have to run back to the main factory hub to upgrade that. And then I also have the first village has another upgrade ready. Hi, Shahi. Yeah, I can now build another I can build another cabin on my ship. Hooray. And not only can I build another cabin on my ship, it increases the sizes of my current cabin so more people can be here. Which just means more friendship points and more productivity. can assign somebody else here.
効率的に作業するよう尽力します。
安心しなって、ちゃんとやるからさ。
Can't assign somebody else here yet. No, I can in one room, just not the second room. Do I have a quest for ship production or not? Yes, I do. Okay, so talk to Aquito. And now I get the growth chamber. So I have a way to grow things here too. Aurora has a gift for me. Thank you, thank you. Look at this. I was showing my brother. I was like, I was just saying, you know it's a sci-fi game when even the bushes are floating. Like, why are there thrusters on these bushes? What were you saying? Nope. Nope. There's no Chinese early version. It's Chinese, like Arknights. And Arknights is, Arknights China is ahead of Arknights Global. But Endfield released at the exact same time for everybody, which Leah is mad about. Because Leah is our little meta nerd, and she's like, I don't have 6 months worth of Chinese stuff to study ahead of time. No, we're all in this together, we're all figuring everything out. I look at team comps. Like occasionally I'll look at team comps and stuff, but right, like I don't do that usually. I look a patch or two ahead to know like, oh, if there's gonna be like 6 characters suddenly in a row that I want, then okay, I'll have to buckle down and grind stuff or just be willing to pay a little bit. But I don't look all at what's coming up. And what the hell is this game mode I just entered? No, Tower Defense 2 is what would have happened if I had gone to my village that leveled up. What the hell is this? I'm glad that tutorial explained nothing. So, interacting with those crystals spawns those things. Collecting those things raises derangement. And in combat, derangement constantly raises too. Then when derangement maxes out, you're kicked out of this area. So, my guess is the point is you have to collect as much as you can. But what is, like, I don't know what the point of doing that is yet, right? Like, they didn't explain anything. Okay. That makes sense. Enmin is very expressive despite having half her face blocked by the mask. So like here is a crystal, right? But then there's people in front of it. So I'm gonna have to, I would build derangement to get that crystal. And then build derangement by picking it up.
戦闘開始。二の標的を確認。僕に任せない。最善の方法だ。はい。残念だけれど、交渉に応じるつもりはないんだ。
Okay. Not by just fighting them. So you could what, crowd control them and run past? Oh, probably because they had the stats of how much people were fighting in there. Yeah, at first when it brought me here, I thought it would be like Star Rail's roguelike mode, which I actually really like that about Star Rail. It's why the roguelike in Arknights is cool, but in the Arknights gameplay, because roguelike with tower defense and it can be very frustrating. But part of why the roguelike in R89 is like, this is kind of lame, is it doesn't feel like a roguelike. But the ones in Star Rail and Arknight, or in Star Rail and Arknights, yeah, I have to say Arknights. Those two do. And then you get like all sorts of crazy buffs and whatever. I just asked her how many times should I touch it. She goes, she hits me on the radio and she goes, so the energy signal disappeared. And I said, yes, I touched it. She goes, okay, well, I guess you can come back now. And I said, so how many more times should I touch it? Okay, so the whole point of this, you get precipitation crap. Precipitation nodules and manifests acquired during exploration are shown here. Nodules will be auto-converted to a certain amount of aura-line crystals. Manifests will be stored in the valuable stash. Okay. Oh, okay, here's the point. You do that to increase how much longer you can stay in there, and then you have a... It's like, whatchamacallit, it's like, I guess, what is that depth thing called in R99? Yeah, it's like the depth portion of Reveries. Where the deeper you go, the more you get rewarded. Okay, so that's... No, you get first clear rewards in R99's Reveries. Okay, well, I'll continue from my phone because my brother is ready. Whenever I do Reveries, or yeah, whenever I go to Reveries, I do like the weekly or whatever rotating things, and then I get out. You get a lot of stuff from those, and then